Hey Taurus, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a new spread for second half called You and Them. And I wanted to say thank you very much for the views, the comments, the likes. I sure appreciate y'all. So let's see what we got for love for Taurus for second half August. Okay. All right, conflict. Somebody told somebody something that they didn't want to hear. Or somebody's not telling the truth about something here, and it's causing some conflict. Interesting. Justice is coming in, though, to alleviate that situation. This may be about another relationship. It may be about current relationships. Somebody may be making a decision to leave something behind. So you've got Knight of Swords coming in, rushing in with communication about forward movement, the ending and beginning of relationship, possibly new relationship. That's a lot. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this Seven of Swords over here. Rejection of a situation. Somebody's not telling someone else that they're done with something. Yeah. Not the one for me. That's what I'm getting. Not the one for me. Let's see what this transparency is here. Not the one for me. Okay. Show me these six. Somebody's having a problem with the sex here. I mean, not to be gross or vulgar or anything, you guys, but somebody's saying here that the sex just isn't that good. Sex isn't that good. Maybe it's not good enough to be putting up with some bullshit. Maybe that's what somebody's saying over here. The sex isn't good. Maybe there is no sex. Maybe there's sex is winding down, you know, something like that. But somebody's saying here that the bed ain't worth the hand, you know. And I'm sure, Taurus, that's your partner. So that you're saying to your partner, of course. But let's see what this death card is. Okay, here we go. Yeah, walking away. Walking away. There's someone else here. Of course, you know. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Devil, Seven of Swords, and the rejection card. So definitely think that this third party is a person. So somebody is, somebody's moving on in this situation. Let's see what their feelings are. So if the validation for you is to hear somebody say that, or you've been wondering if that's been going on, or maybe that's you, see if your partner knows, then it's something, then the cat's out of the bag. Let's see what their feelings are here. Show me Taurus's lovers' feelings toward them. Maybe there's an addiction here also. Yeah, burdens. Their feelings are that this is a burden to keep working on. Wow, this person has some nerve, right? It's the audacity for me, as they say, right? There's lack here, lack. Let's see what the lack is. I'm afraid to even ask. Show me what the Five of Coins is. Commitment is lacking. No sex, no passion, no spark. But Taurus, I think, you know, it says, you know, what are their feelings here? But you're the one saying this here, that there's no spark here anymore. There's no spark with this person. So, I mean, let's see what their desires are. Show me the desires. Show me Taurus. Oopsie. Their desire here is to kind of, they're needy, Taurus. This person's very needy. They constantly need validation, attention, winding up, ego. You got to feed their ego continually. But you're not getting anything out of it, basically, right? I mean, they want you to pump them up, but they're not pumping you up. You know, I mean, there's not, the sex is bad when you have it or you're not having it. This person needs continuous attention. They're like a toddler. They've got to have continuous attention, or they throw fits, or they do attention-seeking behaviors, which is exhausting out of someone. So attention-seeking person, but where's the value here in the relationship? What's here for you? And it's not just about the sex. It's about, are they filling your cup, or are they always got their cup out waiting for you to fill their cup? They want you to fill their cup. This is sort of like, you know, they want to worship you, but they're not giving you any benefits out of the situation. So let's see what their regrets are. Taurus is the first regrets here. They may be suffering from some sort of a mental health issue. I mean, clearly. But this is in regard to love that they need to heal from. They need to get attention toward. Depression, unhappiness. They're going to let you go, though. They're not going to put up a fight. They're going to let you go. They hold back because of some sort of trauma here. They're imbalanced big time. Four of Swords and the Temperance card in reverse. You're a crutch for them. And I think that they've kind of bled you dry, you know. No forward movement. So they regret that they have this issue that prevents them from connecting to you. There's a trauma here that prevents them from being sexually intimate with you and being able to do it, being okay with it some way. Issues with sex, issue with connection, something that they haven't healed from. So let's see what's going on between the two of you. Sexual trauma, maybe. But it's not being looked after. It's not, you're not getting past it. This person isn't getting past it. Show me what's going on between Taurus and the Mother Universe. Not moving forward. The sex isn't moving forward. Something's not moving forward. The brakes have been put on the romance here. Control issues. This person could use it as a control mechanism against you. If you don't constantly worship me or build me up continually, then nothing for you. So what's going on between of you is an end of a relationship. This is the end. And you don't have anything more to give this person. And so you're not defensive, you're not unhappy, but you want to be done. You're done. You need to move on, is what you're saying here. Okay, so let's see what a final outcome is. What's the final outcome for Taurus? Conversation being had, but somebody feels is very childish in conversation. This may be a person who threatens to do self-harm when you don't give them the attention they need. So if that's the case for some of you out there, I can tell you that when a person threatens to do self-harm because you don't do XYZ, don't disregard that person. And it's not because they will do self-harm. It's because they're very dangerous and they will do you self-harm. And so when a person is expressing that to you, they're doing so to you in order to manipulate the situation. When they don't get what they want, you know, they want to tell you that they'll do self-harm in order to take your guard down. But I sure as hell wouldn't go to sleep beside them after they said that to me. because they will end up harming you. So just keep that in mind. Maybe time to let things go. This is the Lovers. This person's got to get help, but they're refusing to do it, right? You've got this situation ending. Oh, are you with someone else, you know? Well, I mean, no offense, but who the hell wouldn't be? And this is about you having the courage to free yourself and walk forward in your own life. This person has held you hostage for long enough, and they continue to hold you hostage, and they will continue to hold you hostage if you keep giving in, if you keep having this codependency with this person. They're refusing to get help, so all you're doing is acting as an enabler for them. So this is talking about free yourself from this and move forward. Move forward with your own plans. Yeah, the betrayal's going to happen one way or another. You know, so this person is they need their own they need a team of people to help them out. And you are not a team of professionally trained psychologists or psychiatrists. All right, let's see what's going on here. Show me Taurus. But for the rest of you out there, this is just fizzled out. This sex isn't there any longer. There's no feeling. This person's so needy that I think you're just dried up, right? Religious factors. There may be issues there, cultural differences or differences in that you can't overcome here. And I think it's saying here separation is coming into play here. And maybe it's time for you to take some time for yourself and move forward with your own situation. For others of you, you've met somebody in the process of this here. You've been trying to get out of this relationship maybe for years. This is not about being slimy and, hey, I'm cheating on my wife or husband. This is about staying with somebody out of love, out of respect, out of responsibility, a sense of responsibility. And this person taking advantage of that idea and not seeking out help for themselves. And at some point, we're all human and you break down in situations like this. So I think that for some of you out there, there's something else going on with another party. And you are now making the decision that this is it's over. You got to get out of this. You know, they have to help themselves. And there's nothing wrong with wanting someone to help themselves. So let's get some advice on the situation. Because there's a lot of manipulation. There's emotional abuse happening. There's withholding of affection happening. There's someone refusing to get help, which is a form of abuse. So you're not walking away from the poor little person who can't do anything for themselves. You're walking away from a master manipulator, because that's what this is. This is manipulation. They don't like it when you recognize their game. Time to go. Go the distance is in the reverse. Time to go. It's time for you to go on a new path, and you know what? It's time to close this cycle out, not for you. Chaos and change in the wind. This person may manipulate you with the idea that you've left them, you've abandoned them, and you've orphaned them. How could you do this to me? And they may set little fires to try to get your attention afterwards, but you know what? You've been with this person, I gather, here for quite some time, trying to help them, trying to tell them they need to get help, and they refuse to. Because if they get help, then they can't manipulate you anymore, right? And so you know what you got to do here, and it's time to get it done. Do not allow them to make you feel guilty for moving on. So, Taurus, that's what I have for you, and I'll see you guys later.